Hi, I'm Nichole Petersen, Director of Marketing for Flowtech Inc. and the proud president of the 2019-2020 year for SMPS Connecticut. The 2019-2020 program year began on September 1st, 2019. I was fortunate enough to begin my leadership in the second year of a 3-year strategic plan. Our chapter was in a good position financially, and we had a good reputation within Connecticut's AEC industry. But there's always room for improvement, right? Using the core values and the ideas developed from our strategic planning session, we began the year fast and furious. The membership committee kicked butt during the summer membership drive, and we started the year with 113 members. The week of September 9th through the 13th was our first ever SMPS Connecticut Week. SMPS Connecticut Week was a marketing campaign developed to raise awareness of SMPS Connecticut, highlight members and member benefits, and build a sense of community. From packaging member swag packages and hand delivering them, to the communications committee rocking it at multiple daily social media and blog posts, this was an all hands on deck initiative. We selected SMPS Connecticut Week to occur that week for 2 reasons. 1, to kickstart the year with a big impression, and 2, because the Connecticut AIA conference, the CICX conference, was occurring that week. There, we had a booth presence, and our CPSMs, which stand for Certified Professional Marketers, were offering free marketing audits to the attendees of the conference. We were also there to recruit technical professionals and let them know what SMPS Connecticut can offer them, as well as promote the Win More Work Summit that was to occur in a couple weeks. In mid-September, we hosted our first program of the year, a tour of the award-winning project Two Roads Brewery Area 2. This non-traditional program offered insight from the project team and the owner, as well as a detailed tour of the facility and architecture, and of course, let's not forget a sampling of delicious beer. By the end of September, our sponsorship committee was able to secure all of our annual sponsors for the entire year. We had a great start to the season. In alignment with SMPS Connecticut's mission to advocate for, educate, and connect leaders in the building industry, we were proud to host the first Win More Work Summit, hosted on October 2nd, 2019. Win More Work was a 1-day conference featuring thought leaders in the AEC industry delivering critical content to position firms to win more work. Attendees polished their presentation skills, learned to promote the seller-doer culture, mastered RFQ and RFP response preparation, and engaged with a panel of private clients. The inspiration for the Win More Work Summit was our Diversity and Inclusion Task Force initiatives, which are to engage more marketing and technical professionals in Connecticut with diverse cultural backgrounds. The task force is leading an outreach program that will extend to more AEC marketing and technical professionals and more AEC firms located in Fairfield County, as well as college students across Connecticut. Overall, we had 14 sponsors for the Win More Work Summit, and 9 of which were from other industry associations, improving our collaboration within the industry. The day concluded with attendees and panelists networking over cocktails at happy hour. In total, we had 120 attendees, which proves business really is transformed through marketing leadership. SMPS Connecticut operates by a group of dedicated volunteers committing their time and energy to the organization. To show our appreciation for our hardworking board members and committee members, immediate past President Samantha Van Scoik and President-elect Alicia Washington joined me in traveling across the state to deliver handmade pies to our volunteers. From Bloomfield to Stamford and everywhere in between, we made it to 17 of our volunteers in our Thanks for Giving tour. Volunteers that we couldn't make it to received their pies the following week at our November program, Focusing in a World of Distraction. Presenter Ellen Moriarty taught us tips on how to stay focused, avoid multitasking, and devote our attention to the task at hand. We happily welcome all interested persons to our monthly programs, but at least once a year, we'd like to show our members a little extra love and attention. December's program was a members-only fireside chat with CPSM and SMPS Connecticut past president, Kathy DeFrancis Vittorio. Kathy shared her journey, experiences, and fun anecdotes over a festive lunch. In January, we hosted a social media and content marketing program. This topic always draws a crowd. We enlisted SMPS Philly member and CPSM Josh Martin and Kristen Polly to present on this topic, and they did not disappoint. An important piece to recruiting new volunteers is to ensure that we're aware of the tasks and committees that need help. The Communications Committee did a fantastic job of completing our volunteer opportunity job board, which is now on the website. I highly recommend you check it out and maybe even volunteer. At the end of January, our partnering sponsor, Geomatrix Productions, teamed up with the Programs Committee to film footage to promote the February program, Be the Client Your Firm Can't Live Without. The February program promo videos worked because we had a packed house for the program. Brent Robertson and Ben Callahan of Fathom did a fantastic job teaching attendees how to connect to clients on a deeper level and to become indispensable. The sponsorship committee did a great job of securing a new door prize sponsor for that program as well. Immediately following the February program, SMPS Connecticut volunteers and new members traveled to Hog River Brewery for our first combined volunteer appreciation and new member social. The night provided a fun and laid-back atmosphere for new members to learn more about SMPS Connecticut and meet other members. Volunteers were able to relax and enjoy some delicious food and beer. Prizes were raffled off throughout the night, including a free registration to SMPS's Northeast Regional Conference. Unfortunately, the new member that won the free registration to NERC, Christine Schilke, will have to wait until next year to use it because we all know what happened in March. I'm proud to say that SMPS Connecticut wasted no time in reviewing the facts and threat level concerning the pandemic and developed an immediate action plan regarding COVID-19 and our programming. We anticipated an emotional roller coaster ahead and decided to provide a safe and fun outlet for our members and industry friends. We created the SMPS Connecticut Facebook group, where questions are posted daily to encourage engagement, conversation, and a way to escape. Our programs committee decided to turn the 4-hour Mechanics of Marketing program into 4 separate 1-hour free webinars. Our first webinar, Think Like a Journalist, the AEC Marketer's Guide to PR, was hosted on April 15th, 2020. Jason Sims of Sims PR hosted a great interactive question and answer session for this webinar. Collaboration was one of the main initiatives of the year, and we're proud to have developed an AEC industry calendar highlighting the meetings and programs associated with the construction industry. You can find it posted monthly on our blog. We were happy to celebrate our volunteers and members yet again during National Volunteers Week. We highlighted our volunteers through quotes they shared about their SMPS Connecticut experience. We concluded April with the very popular Responding to RFP webinar hosted by Lindsay Matthews of Golden A Concepts, and we had 185 people register for this webinar. Interested in this topic? All our webinars have been recorded and are available for viewing. May marked the beginning of a new social media contest, May Meme Monday. It was a way to make light of our dark situation. SMPS Connecticut Face Group members were encouraged to post original or popular memes highlighting their lives during quarantine for a chance to win a $50 gift card. Hannah Sullivan of Standard Builders was the proud winner of a $50 Target gift card. On May 13th, member John Schlesinger of Formations Communications took us on an AEC road trip of marketing research. He provided valuable insight that everyone should consider when beginning market research. Amy Graver, another SMPS Connecticut member of Elements Design, presented our final Mechanics of Marketing webinar, Brochures in the Age of Web. During the webinar, she reassured us that print is not dead and that it should be used to help your digital initiatives and vice versa. For a summary of highlights from any of our programs or webinars, I highly encourage you to check out SMPS Connecticut Presents Show Us Your Notes. We continue to provide both members and non-members alike with free virtual programming into June. Gilda Bonanno hosted virtual shortlist interviewing from Surviving to Thriving on June 10th, which was another wildly popular topic. I'm extremely excited for today's webinar, Prospering in a Virtual Environment, hosted by Courtney Kearney. This will immediately follow the conclusion of today's annual meeting. Although we hit some major roadblocks, we did not let them derail the SMPS Connecticut train. Committees and the Diversity and Inclusion Task Force still give SMPS Connecticut their all, and I highly encourage you to get involved and become a part of next year's success. I'm extremely proud of all we've accomplished this year. I'm happy to report that our membership numbers have grown, and we're right below our all-time high with 117 members. I know SMPS Connecticut is up for the challenges that lie ahead. I plan to work with the current and incoming board over the summer months to develop strategies on how best to tackle the post-COVID world in the year ahead. I feel a true sense of community with SMPS Connecticut, and I hope you do too. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to lead such an amazing and talented group of professionals. And thank you for an amazing year